Liu Pengli was also known as the Prince of Jiadong, a 2nd century BC armed prince, and also said to be the first known documented serial killer. However, others could have happened before him, but had not been documented. So from research status, Liu Pengli may be the first ever documented serial killer, but maybe not the first ever serial killer. We don't know was anyone doing serial killings before him, and we'll never know either. Liu Pengli was the son of Lu Wu, the Prince of Liang, grandson of Emperor Wen and Empress Shaowen, and nephew of Emperor Jing. He was born in the 6th year of the Middle Era, 144 BC. Pengli was one of 5 brothers. His brothers were Liu Mai, Liu Ming, Liu Ding, Liu Bushi. His father has had many rumours of what happened. Some say he got sick and died. Some say he was banished because he got the royal minister assassinated. However, his father was no longer around, and his mother raised him and his brothers alone, which saddened the family. So Emperor Jing, Pengli's uncle, divided the kingdom of Liang into 5 different areas and split them up between the 5 sons, in hope that Emperor Shaowen would feel better and that all her grandsons had been taken care of. Pengli was surrounded by luxury and privilege by an early age. Han Dynasty was when family connections determined someone's future. Pengli's lineage secured him among a place of China's elite. He was raised in the palace that had servants and the most educated, finest scholars. He was given his name Prince of Jiadong and was given to rule over huge territory. He was expected by Han's court to support the emperor and maintain an order in the lands. Privilege also brought temptation in distance between royal family and ordinary people, could create a sense of invincibility. In Pengli's case, he acted in no fear of any sort of consequence. He did manage to be for some amount of years above the law. He got shielded by scrutiny for so long due to his loyal status that made it difficult for any of his victims to seek justice. Pengli was in power and privilege of the environment that played a central role in the events that will follow. Pengli was not motivated from political ambition warfare. Many historical figures have been drawn by politics, revenge, and survival. But Liu Pengli was none of this. He loved to do acts of murder for his own evil amusement. He was just like a pure demon. Killing was his entertainment. Liu Pengli was also appointed prince at only 19 years old, around 144 BC. He was not ever by any description positive. People found him a vile, arrogant, bad-tempered, erratic, sadistic man. And when he was then a leader, things became worse. He would abuse lower class people and felt he was higher than anyone, making him a classist. He gathered 20 to 30 outlaws and made them raid areas with them, also brought them to help him on his killing sprees. He loved killing as a sport. There was over 100 murders. It is not confirmed how many victims he had, but from records it said he murdered over 100 victims. He was so evil, people were terrified to leave their own houses at night, as they feared coming across them, and the deaths were known across the entire kingdom. But Pengli did the murders any time of the day or night. Whenever he felt like killing, he would do it. He felt so invincible. People got so fearful of seeking help. They stayed locked up inside their houses. He was in power for 29 years. And it got very noticeable for people to know that Pengli was doing all this. They knew he was behind all these murders. But everyone was just afraid to call for help. But one day, someone was actually brave. The son of one of the victims wrote to the Emperor Jing and told him Pengli was killing hundreds of people in the kingdom and that he had to put a stop to him. Pengli was caught. People wanted Pengli executed for all the sadistic stuff he did. But the Emperor Jing just could not do it. He felt he couldn't do it to his own flesh and blood. Felt he couldn't have his own nephew executed. But however, Emperor Jing banished Liu Pengli to another country, Shangyan, if that's how you pronounce it. His land was taken back by Emperor Jing in 116 BC. People, however, did not see this as justice, but damage control.